In this video we're going to look at this Nikon Nikkormat 35mm SLR. It's the FTN model. Comes with this nice case. Case is in pretty good shape all around. And so let's take it out here and look. There, we'll set the camera there and set the case aside. Okay, so we can see that this camera is equipped with the zoom Nikkor 43-86 f3.5 lens. Focus is smooth. Nice clicks on the aperture settings. And the stop-down preview we can see is working inside there. And let's run the shutter a few times. I'm just going to step down through all the speeds starting at 1/1000th, and I'm going to take the lens off. Okay, so starting at 1/1000th, 1/500th, 1/250th, 1/125th, 1/60th, 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4th, 1/2, and 1 full second. And that's just about as smooth as I've ever heard from one of these. So listen to that one more time. And then the bulb setting, which keeps the shutter open all the time that the shutter button's held down, and then it closes. And we can also run the self-timer. And in this it locks the mirror up, which is kind of nice, and then when the shutter actuates, the mirror comes back down. So that's working well. We can see the film counter has been advancing here. And if we look around the back, looks to be in good shape. No numbers scratched into the surface anywhere. Got the sync locations there for flash. It does have a cold shoe. It is a Nikkormat cold shoe. If we open up the back here, you can see the curtains of the shutter working nicely. The film advance here is working right. And if we move along here to the pressure plate, that looks fine. There's a little bit of residue along these edges, so it should ideally have the light seal material replaced. But this camera, I believe, was introduced in 1967, which makes it about 50 years old, or at least the design, and they made it for a number of years, but it's certainly over 40. So actually quite a nice camera. This foam up in here that the mirror flips up against looks like it could be replaced. But all in all, pretty good example. So in addition to the case and that lens, we should look at that lens too a little bit. It's got a filter on the front, just for protection. I don't have a cap. But we can see the aperture is quick. So that's good. Smooth focus. Smooth zoom. So that, and good filter threads on the front. And in addition to all that, we have the manual. The manual is in pretty nice condition. I don't see any writing in it, and it looks to be in pretty good shape. So we've got that, and this cable release, and it's actually the same brand. It's Nikkormat, which some of the cameras were issued. I forgot what country it was where they called them one versus the other. But if we, still in the bag here, but if we look here, we can see that it's working correctly. And it's in a box, a little bit rough condition box. But all in all, pretty nice fully manual camera. I did verify that the light meter responds to light. I didn't check it for absolute accuracy, but very good, solid 35mm, fully manual, fully mechanical camera.